Hi guys, and welcome to Friday's writing lesson. I'm excited that it's Friday and that it's the end of the week. Okay, let's keep working hard on our writing. We've been talking all about informational writing, and the animal that we're doing our animal report on is a frog. So what I need from all of my second graders is you should have gotten the All About Me Frogs book from your sub. Go ahead and pull that out. I'm going to show you what it looks like just so that you know. It's this one right here that says All About Frogs. And it says, this notebook belongs to, I put my name on it because you should have already put your name on it. This All About Frogs book. Okay, here's your job. You're going to get this book out. You're going to put it on top of your table. You are going to need your crayon box and your pencil box today. So 3 things. Get your notebook, your All About Frogs notebook, the one I have pulled up on the screen. You're going to get your crayons and a pencil. Great job, second graders. Okay, what we are going to do next is, if you do not have an All About Frogs book, which you should have gotten from your sub, raise your hand right now, pause the video, and ask for it. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you're ready to start. Great, it looks like everyone's ready to start their All About Frogs booklet. Okay, to get started today, you are going to flip to the second page. It looks like this. It says, what makes an amphibian? And it has like this little frog on a cute leaf right here. And then it has a bunch of boxes. You're just gonna take your packet and just turn the page. Okay, great job. Turn to the What Makes an Amphibian book page. Okay, today we're gonna watch a video about amphibians, and we're going to fill out facts about amphibians because frogs are a type of amphibian. So let's look at how many boxes we have. The boxes are for pictures and the lines are for words. So this page, we're going to write 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 facts about amphibians so that we can get more facts about frogs because frogs are amphibians. So my first fact that I'm going to put in here are frogs are amphibians. So I'm going to get my pencil and I'm going to write it right here on the line. And it is going to say, let me get mine big enough. It is going to say frogs are a type of amphibian. Good. So frogs are a type of amphibian. Okay, so I have a full sentence. Oh, I spelled amphibian wrong, so I'm gonna just autocorrect that. Okay, it says frogs are a type of amphibian. Okay, that should be your box on there should show, I mean, not your box, you are writing. You should be writing with a pencil. Writing with a pencil, frogs are a type of amphibian. And in this box right here, you're gonna draw pictures so that you remember what our words are. So I'm going to grab my drawing tool and I am going to draw a frog. So my frog has a head, he has a body. Oh, so I'm gonna need to grab it again. He has a body. Just gonna draw the best frog that I can draw. And you go ahead and draw your frog and get your frog colored. Frogs are usually green, but we also watched a video earlier this week that said frogs can be lots of different colors. And the colorful frogs are poisonous. Okay, so here's my frog that I can draw the best that I can. Okay, there you go, there's my frog. Okay, so frogs are a type of amphibian. I want you to draw your picture. You have about 2 minutes to draw and color your picture. Frogs are a type of amphibian is what you should have written, and you should have drawn a picture of a frog. My frog is little, kind of looks like a frog. Okay, if you need a little bit more time, go ahead and pause the video, but I'm going to move on. Okay, so we're gonna watch a video about amphibians so that we can learn more about amphibians. So let me go to my amphibian video. Okay, and we're gonna watch and then we're gonna add some facts about amphibians. So make sure that you have your listening ears on, you're watching the video, and we're ready to learn.
Hello everybody. Today we're going to look at a truly amazing group of vertebrates. When they're born, they usually live in water, but when they grow up and become adults, they spend most of their time on land. We present the amphibians. All amphibians have some common characteristics that you should know about, so you can recognize and differentiate them. Amphibians have thin, bare skin with no hairs and scales to protect them. Most have 4 legs and a membrane between their toes that allows them to move much better in the water. Amphibians are oviparous, but they don't incubate their eggs after laying them. They abandon them and don't care for their young. Not very good parents, huh? When they hatch, they're small larvae and live in water. Slowly, very slowly, their bodies go through a process called metamorphosis. During this process, the body of the amphibian changes. Their front and rear legs, their limbs grow, and their heads and their bodies develop, so they finally look like their parents. In the early stages of their lives, amphibians breathe through gills. But when they grow up and become adults, they breathe with their lungs. The problem is, their lungs are very small and cannot get all the oxygen they need to live. But nature is very clever and has solved this problem by allowing them to breathe and get the oxygen they need through their skin. That's why they need to be near water to keep their skin wet. In the early stages of their life, some amphibians are herbivores, but when they grow up, most become carnivores. So they need to hunt. Some have a long, sticky tongue they shoot out to capture prey. Aren't amphibians fascinating and also a bit strange? So let's remember the most important characteristics. Amphibians are vertebrates. They're oviparous. In the early stages of their life, they live in water as larvae.
Okay, so we just watched our video. So what I need you to do is go back to your All About Frogs books, and we're gonna write some more facts. So what I want you to do is stop and think back to the video. Close your eyes. Think back to the video. What's one thing you remember? Oh, I know. I remember that it said amphibians breathe through their skin. So I'm going to write on the next line, I am going to write, I'm going to write breathes through skin. They don't just breathe through their skin, they breathe through their nose too. So, you ready? Breathe breathe through their skin and nose, period. So I learned from the video that amphibians breathe through their skin and nose. You go ahead and write that on the second box, by the second box. They breathe through their skin and their nose. And when you are done writing that, you can go ahead and draw a picture that goes with that. So I might draw my frog. And my frog is breathing through his skin. Might draw his little nose holes. Because now I know that frogs, or which are a type of amphibian, they have nose that they breathe through, and they breathe through their skin. So I'm going to pretend like this is air, and they're just breathing through their skin. Okay. Go ahead and draw and color your picture. I'm going to give you about 1 minute to finish getting your words. They breathe through their skin and nose, and to draw your picture of they breathe through their skin and their nose. I want you to make sure you're doing this because when I get back, I am going to check and make sure that all of my friends, sorry guys, my computer's going a little crazy. I'm going to check and make sure that all of my friends have their pages filled out if they were there that day. So make sure that you're doing this because I am going to be checking it. Okay, if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. If you're ready to move on, I'm ready to move on. So I'm going to move down to the next box. Oh, not the next page, the next box. Okay, and the next box, I am going to write another fact that I learned about amphibians, which remember, frogs are a type of amphibian from the video that we watched. So amphibians, trying to think, what were they talking about that they did with their eggs? Oh, that's right. They lay eggs. Yeah, so they lay eggs. So let's go ahead and write that. They lay eggs. So on your next box, we are going to write, they lay eggs. Okay, you ready? They lay eggs. Amphibians lay eggs. So on your box right here, you're going to write they lay eggs. And one from the video, I remember that there was water. And that's kind of where they laid their eggs, was in the water. So I'm going to put their eggs right here. They lay eggs. And if you remember, they also abandon their eggs. Abandon means to leave all alone. That's probably not a very good parent, is it? They just leave you all alone. Poor little froggies. Okay, here's my frog, and he's hopping away. He's like, bye. Okay, so they lay eggs. So here's the eggs, and here's the frog, and he's leaving because they leave. Okay, I'm going to give you about 1 more minute to work on this one. They lay eggs. Great, if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video and finish working, and then you can come back. But I think most of us are ready to move on. So we're gonna move on. Remember, if you need some extra time, you can pause the video. That's always an option when we're doing video learning. Okay, my next fact I'm going to write is something that I learned from the video about amphibians. So I'm gonna think about, what was something that I learned? I have to really think back to the video. I learned that at amphibians. Oh, they have, it said that they have hair, no hair. They have no hair. And then I'm going to draw my picture. Okay. Go ahead and finish this up and draw your picture. I'm gonna zoom in. Sorry guys. Let me go back. There we go. Okay, they have no hair. Okay, when you are finished with this, you need to close your Frog All About Frogs book, put it in your bucket because we'll be working on it tomorrow some more. And well, actually Monday because it's Friday. So we will be working on it Monday some more. So I want you to make sure it's in a safe place where it's not going to get lost. Finish this up. If you need to pause the video and finish, go ahead and finish. When you're done, I need you to get on your Lexia and work hard on your Lexia the whole time. Okay, make sure this goes in your bucket, work on Lexia, and I will see you on Monday.